Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, we're a little tad behind, but these are the giant tomatoes. These are the ones that got really leggy, and they've got leggy again, and I'll put the video up in the card at the top of the screen there if you want to go on back and watch that one first, or go to the playlist at the end. But I'll be revealing the roots on those and getting those planted, but I need to prepare this area here where some of the potatoes were stored from 2023, and they're still growing, or regrowing shall we say. So I need to make up some more containers. These are the Spider Farmer cloth containers. The link is in the description below. I've collected some of the leaf mould from plot 1. We'll add my homemade compost that we made February 2023. We'll add some of the compost that we find unscrupulously dumped by the cannabis growers with the added perlite. Some of the cocoa coir that's also unscrupulously dumped, to make up a little bit of a mix. All three. I shall add some nutrients to those giant tomatoes once they're established. Well, I think I'm too late. Anyway, let's get some mixing done. And when I say mixing, I mean just chuck it in the container. Any worms that pop in. That's the leaf mould, homemade compost. Compost that we find with a perlite in. Cocoa coir. And we'll just repeat the process. I suppose I can mix it like that, guys. Not got time to mess about. Those trays in the tunnel, water from the bottom, won't be long before it soaks all this up. Got a mushroom growing. I'll pop that in the tunnel and I'll finish the rest off. That's all that done pretty well for free, compost anyway, and it's surprising how much those 11-gallon Spider Farmer grow bags take. That's a new one, and all the other three are the previous ones, and they've lasted really well. The capillary action of these cloth pots in those trays. The trays were again from a fly tip. While you're watching it, you can actually see the water disappear, and yes, the compost dry, so it will take a while for it to get fully wet, but I like to water from the bottom and feed from the top. So these are the giant tomatoes, and noise wise you've either got the rain or people actually tending to their allotments. I can put up with all of that, but I can't put up with people playing music while they're working. But literally near enough all of these, bar from this one, I've actually taken, and I did really abuse them. So we've had a little rummage in that one. I've been watering these, but they still feel a little bit light. So there's the root system. I can't see a great deal on that one. Let's just try one more. Dear me, they have been abused. Oh, label. I'm just taking some of the side ones off. Now, which one's the, as you can see, it's split there. I think it's that one. Yes, these have been abused. It's a different variety of giant tomato. Again, so dry. Yeah, I've been watering them. You can't actually see where I folded them. So what I'm going to do now, see if I can find any that you can see where the folds were. So I managed to find one that had got one of the bends. There's another one here. I don't really want to depart, but you can see maybe there's one of the bends, and there's a stalk growing out of it. I don't want to get rid of that one. No doubt when I open this up it'll probably still be fine. Can't believe how dry they are, but we know what it's like. So let's just probably be able to pop this back up again. So as you can see there's one of the bends. That might have been another part of the bend. So there we go. So if you can imagine, there we go. So there's this. That's my original tomato plant. We folded all this up like that, and as you can see, it puts on growth. I'm going to repot that into this one. Mind you, I'm going to plant them all now, ain't I? So what am I talking about? Just put that straight into one of those pots. But I hope that's explained how the tomatoes put on roots at the top. I think there's one here somewhere that you might be able to see. I'm not looking in the camera, guys, but it's through some roots out there. These can be buried again and they'll pop up out more roots. So there you go. That's what you do when you got leggy tomatoes. That should then give that plant more of a boost to produce better plants, or be a better plant itself, he says, winging it. So let's get rid of that last potato, the cardboard, and get this area tidied, ready for planting. And if you wonder why I put cardboard down, one, it helps stops the weeds. As you can see, they're only on the outside, and you might be able to see the dampness in the middle there where it's holding on oh, that's quite wet actually, and the outside's absolutely bone dry. No harm in popping some cardboard down until you're ready to plant. And of course, weeding no-dig beds. Can't be easier. Little and often. So at least that job's done. Just finding time at the moment due to my circumstances. But you look at the difference. That's an orange banana, and so is that one. So you can see what a difference it makes in getting our tomatoes in the ground when we can. Makes all the difference to them. So the whole packet of celery, that's all we've got out of it, but we've got a few. Not going to waste them. I've wetted that up now. I'll do that a couple more times over the next few days, and then I'll get the celery planted there. But everything's looking okay. None of my cucumbers have got stem rot because we've got those rings around them and water from the outside. It's working really well for me, but I do need to get the supports in here now and compost what we don't use. I bought these, so I'm going to reuse those. I'm sure I can find somewhere in the allotment for those. If you've liked the content, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Don't forget to check out the playlist and anything else that you see pop up. No doubt if you're watching me late at night, it'll put you straight to sleep. But yeah, leave me a comment, thumbs up, thumbs down for the interaction. Leave me a comment, join in with the comments, and why not even consider subscribing? It's free, and you might be able to share something in the comments so we can all learn. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.